So I have some things to say. I don't really want to, but I'm feeling guided to say it and just get it off my chest. I've known you, I've known about you for quite some time now. We've never met, but I feel like I've known you forever. Truth is, I don't even really remember how I felt before I became aware of you. I remember the first time I heard your voice. It sounded kind of familiar. And I could also tell you were from Cali. It's been about 2.5 years since I first heard your voice. But who knew that it had become my favorite sound in the world? A sound I can't live without. Within these past 2.5 years, I stood by. I listened and even wrote to you, waiting and wondering if you'd ever reply. I heard you laugh. I heard you cry. I heard you come practically every night. I watched you game and listened to you ramble. But when you shared about your heartbreak, it nearly broke mine. At times, I got frustrated with you because I was over here waiting, staying true. But you had no idea that I was even alive. I'll tell you something. It is not easy being highly intuitive and being told deep within your soul that someone is destined for you. Being told deep within your soul that you're the one and that's it. There's no time frame of when you're going to meet or when they're going to find out about you, when they're going to, talk to you, or just when it's all going to happen. All you're told is that it's him, it's you. And then just being guided through the dark. And it was so not easy to sit by and listen to the content you created, knowing that your soul was reaching out for mine. But also knowing that consciously you weren't aware of me yet. It was hard, but I knew that we both needed more time. Time to reflect. Time to grow. Time to transform. Time to let go. So you're probably wondering why I didn't. Why I just didn't walk away and forget about you. The truth is I couldn't. I tried. You see, after I became aware of you, after my energy locked into place with yours, I kept seeing all this twin flame shit pop up everywhere. And I really I respect it, but like I really hate and get really irritated with the whole like just the twin flame title, the twin flame rhetoric, like just all of it. But it kept popping up in my feed everywhere. I had never heard of it before. I had heard about soulmates, but was like, what the fuck is this twin flame shit? So after a while of doing research, it became more apparent to me that I was the one who awakened and realized that I'm your twin and you're mine. But man, it has been a rough couple of years of learning to let go and trust. But God, it felt like the biggest slap in the face. It felt like a fucking blow to the gut when I found out that you were in love with someone else. While I was over here staying consistent and remaining true, it felt like all the inner work that I had done was just a fucking joke. You have no idea how many days and nights I cried. For me, for you, for us. Many nights I just wanted to fucking die. But it's okay. You see, I got sidetracked from the reason I started this journey. I didn't do it for you. I didn't do it for anyone. I did it for me. I did it all for me. I wanted to know more of me. I had hit a breaking point in my life where my energetic battery had just run out. I didn't see myself working where I was working anymore. I didn't see myself living the way that I was living anymore, and I was just done. I was just done with the reality I was living in. I was done with the frequency that I was vibrating on. I was just done with it all. So in order to change all that, I had to figure out who the fuck I was, what the fuck I was all about. I wanted to learn who I was and what I was. I wanted to find out what I was all about. Just me. And through all of that, I learned how to love me. I learned how to love me for who I am and what I am and where I was. No one could have told me that finding myself within my self-love journey, I was going to find you. I guess that's what they call true love, divine love, cosmically bound, mind, body, and soul. I knew you before I met you. I loved you before I saw you. I missed you before I spoke to you. And now all I want to do is just hold you. Hold you, nourish you, pour into you, love you. I want to make up for all those years you shared your thoughts with the moon and start our lives together. You, me, and our inner childs. Honestly, I've tried to forget you, cut you out, but it's impossible, you see. You're not just my counterpart. You're the reflection. You're the true reflection of me.